Dink and the dink, dink, rink and the rinky, rinky, dink, dink, dink. And all the procedures of the planet today are rinky, dinky, 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 dink. All this procedure and a rinky, dinky, dink. All the procedures of the classroom are rinky, dinky, dink. What are you teaching children in the classroom? Rinky, dinky, dink. And everything in the classroom amounts to rinky, dinky, dink. Hello, you children. Gaga, gaga, gaga. Rinky, dinky, dink. What is the image of the classroom teacher? Rinky, dinky, dink. Dinky, 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 dink. Is this a positive? No. We don't use the word positive or negative. Dumb. Polarity terminology, really stupid. No. Is this a consistent example of a human? No. Just moving through like waiting tables. They really don't like the children. That's why they don't go on strike, because they can't help the kids and they know it, and they'll come to work every day doing that and go on vacations and have lives and finally go on retirement, knowing full well that a good portion of those children sitting in front of them are going to have miserable lives because they failed them. And they'll go to work every day doing it. Saying the best I can do. Well, I got 3 kids. I helped 2 of them. The one of them, there's no way in hell I'm going to help. No, that's the best I can do. No, it ain't. Not the best you can do. To have one sibling in that house that you consider a loss, that's the best you can do. And each home has a sibling causing trouble that they just figure nothing they can do about it. You are an idiot. The rest of you siblings. The sibling competition in each home right now, asinine. Because they're bought by humans called parents that don't have any respect for them at all, and that's why they're here. And anyone being born right now is brought by someone who has 0 respect for humanity. Want a bet? Now, you think that's not an issue. You're wrong. That is the main issue with this planet right now. The humans breeding don't have any respect for this experience at all. That's why they recklessly breed. Don't they? Without any conscience for the welfare of their offspring. Do they breed on this planet right now? What are you going to do about it? There's nothing we can do. Bullshit. Do you understand that? Bullshit. You shall do less about it. Now. Got it? There's too many generations headed this way. You are not going to sit here and do this to them. No, you're not. Emphatically. That's the egg. I'm the little weasel that says no to the dinosaur. Got it? Get back. Humanity, I'm covering your offspring, whether you like it or not. Got it? And you shall soften up. Now, I have the softest heart, and I command you. You're going to have a softer heart than me when I'm done with you. And I have the softest heart living right now. Got it? Softest heart living, this globe, right now. Well, maybe Mr. Bush's heart's a little softer. George Bush's heart is softer than mine, I agree. Well, you wouldn't let him say anything, and I'm the citizen, so I got to speak for him. So I'm going to speak for George Bush's heart. It's over! Punk! George Bush has the softest heart living on this globe. He's not allowed to say anything with that soft heart because you'll hurt him. Well, I'm going to speak for it. Yay, Mr. Bush, get back. I'll take care of things now. Thank you, Mr. Bush. You inspired me. Boy, did Mr. Bush inspire me. Between him and Mr. Clinton, Mrs. Clinton. My God! Their faces on Rushmore now. Sizzle every face off Rushmore. Get them out of there. Those faces of inspiration belong there. Now! Washington and Lincoln are thieves and couldn't inspire anything but another thief. Now you look at Mr. Bush and Mr. Clinton, they couldn't steal anything. And they didn't come to steal. They came to give you something. And you mocked them. Put their faces on Rushmore. Put their faces on Rushmore. And of course, Mrs. Clinton, the first lovely lady that ran for the White House, you ignored. Idiot! Put Mrs. Clinton's face on Mount Rushmore. Now! Bigger than the rest for her gender. Put that gender's example up there. Big! Yay, female. Mrs. Clinton sure showed that one, boy. She sure took up for female, didn't she? Every breath she takes, she fights for the reputation of female. Wow! Yay, Mrs. Clinton. Wow! I adore you. I mean, as a human, you got more gumption than most humans I've ever met! A lot more than me. I mean, how you discipline yourself, Mrs. Clinton. How you discipline yourself is astounding, Mrs. Clinton. How honest you are with yourself, Mrs. Clinton. Astounding. Breathtaking. You are adorable, madam. As your family tells you, I'm sure Chelsea Clinton tells you that all the time. Mom, you're adorable. And how? I had a mom like yesterday was Mother's Day. My mom, just like Mrs. Clinton. I'm a fortunate man, too. I miss her now. She's been gone 10 years. That's when you really start remembering your mom. It's when you didn't know her. You thought you knew your mom? You won't know her until 10 years after she's dead. Then you're going to know your mother, and she's gone. I miss her. I miss her a lot. I remember things now about my mom I didn't recognize when she was living. And I'm so sorry I didn't.